Hi, my name is Dan, and today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of my Stardew Valley save file. Now, I've been playing this since 2019, I think, and I've been playing it casually, not really that intense. If you don't know what Stardew Valley is, it's like a farming game where you interact with the town and you basically farm. It's like Story of Seasons, formerly known as Harvest Moon, the real Harvest Moon. I do want to say, spoiler warning here, I've already unlocked a bunch of stuff in the game, and if you don't want to see that, please click away if you don't want to be spoiled. And if that doesn't bother you, let's get started. Also, shout out to the Stardew Valley forums and the Steam Stardew Valley forums, because my save file got whacked. I used Caroline's save file, a random person on the internet, to do surgery on mine. It didn't work. Somehow I got my save file running again. So, hooray! So every morning you wake up in your house, and this is my house. This is the bedroom. This is the spouse's room. I did not decorate this room, but in this room and every other room, I did the decorations, and it's not that great. As you can see, you can move furniture around. It's amazing. You can also change the wallpapers and stuff, but I haven't been really into that because oh, it's a dog. I haven't been really decorating the house as much as I want to because that's not my main focus. This is the upgraded house. So this is the living room. This is my child. Hi, forgot his name. And this is the living room. This is where you can move everything, like even the fireplace. You can customize it to your heart's content. So this is the living room. This is the kitchen. We can actually cook in here. And let's see what's in the fridge. I'm just kidding. This is the fridge, this inventory, and then you can cook your food here. If you have the recipe, you can cook. If you have the ingredients in your fridge or in your inventory, you can make the food here. So you can make like baked fish, omelet, pizza. I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. Pizza.
I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. Order me pizza. Can you order me pizza?
Anyway, you can make pizza from sushi. There's options. And over here is the things and knickknacks that I get randomly, I guess, from the guild. I'm gonna show you that later. This is the children's bedroom where Suki, my dog, is right now. So that's the house. Oh, and I do want to show you, this is the inventory. You can equip your character with equipment, I don't know, and it improves your stats. And then you can also make them wear clothes. So I chose the sailor's cap, sailor shirt, and farmer pants. You have skills. So there's a skill for every aspect of the game. Once you reach a certain threshold, you get a perk for that skill. And there's also this wallet where you can collect like secret stuff. And this is the map of Stardew Valley. This is where you'll be spending most of your time. And there's a crafting mechanic where you can craft stuff from decorative items, fishing items, fertilizers, kegs, tappers, whatever you want, even sprinklers. It's all in there. This is the collectathon thing. It shows you the list of all the items that you've got so far, your achievements, the letters. It's all stored here. And the secret notes. And that's the options. Now, this is a very terrible way to start this. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Another thing that I have to explain is Sebastian. Now, I married him in this game because all the other girls are kind of boring. He's like the emo edgelord. So, yeah, let's do it. I just did it for the perks, but because he's the easiest one to get for me. Because I've been mining a lot in this game and I got a lot of frozen tears, so I just kept giving him frozen tear, and I'm like, yeah, let's just do it, because I wanted to like speed up the process. Anyways, here's the farm, here's my house, and I put a bunch of chests in here so that for easy storage. So right now it's spring, so I am growing beans. And there's just some sprinklers there so I don't have to water them every day. And here's some garlic, which I am going to harvest. The farming here is more intuitive than the old Harvest Moon games. This is where I keep the animals. So there's a barn and a chicken coop. So I have pigs, goats, and cows. I recently got sheep, and they're not grown yet, so I can't shear them. And what you get from of course, from the goat and the cows, you get milk. And from the pigs, they find truffles, which is like very valuable in game. So if you can get a pig, hi Suzanne, if you can get a pig, I highly recommend it. You can also take get honey. You can craft bee houses, and it just produces honey. It works well if you have flowers around them. So what I'm gonna do now is sell some stuff that I don't really need. So that's the shipping bin. That's where you can sell your items. This motorcycle, you can't interact with it. And here's the storage system that I've made. It's currently a winery, so they're bobbing up and down because they're currently brewing the wine. And this is where I store the fruits. These are preserve jars and you can make jam with them, but I'm planning this area to be specifically, exclusively just for wine. Over here is the greenhouse where I'm currently doing my plan to be rich. This is where I plant one of the rarest fruits in game, which is the ancient fruit. This is where the ancient fruit is, and my whole plan is to fill this greenhouse with ancient fruit and then turn them into a very, very expensive wine. So currently I'm just making them grow and then putting them here to make more seeds out of them. And over here is a cave, and what I did with this cave is that I chose it to be a mushroom cave. And here's where I plant the trees and I collect the sap or the syrup from them. You can craft tappers and you can place it on the tree and they will give you oak resin, maple syrup, or pine tar, depending on what tree the tapper is on. And here is Grandpa's shrine. I don't know what it does, but you get it after year 3. You can also plant fruit trees. It's kind of a mess here after the snow thaws out. After the snow melts, it just fills your farm with a lot of rocks, weeds, and stuff you don't really need. What I'm gonna do next is show you around town. So you have to pass by here, and then this is Mayor Lewis. Hi, Mayor Lewis. This is the clinic. This is where you end up if you get really tired in the mines. And this is Pierre's store, where in front of it there's requests and you can accept quests for prizes. And this is the store. It's owned by Pierre. This is where you buy your seeds, everything you need to start your farm. You can also do this, and sometimes you get trash or you get food. Never do that in front of people because they will be disgusted. And this is the saloon where you can order food. This area is the playroom. You can actually play these. So you can play Junimo Kart or Journey of the Prairie King, but I'm not playing that right now. This is Mayor Lewis's house. So this is I forgot what this is. The library / museum. And here's all the artifacts that I collected. Yeah, so you can collect all of these things and you can donate it to the museum. I haven't completed it yet. I do want to show you one more thing. So up here, when you start the game, there's a community center. It's going to be very broken down. You basically collect items so that each room gets fixed. So that's what I've been doing, and it's really a huge job when you play Stardew Valley, but it's the most satisfying thing. Highly recommend you do the community center stuff. It unlocks stuff around the game, very useful stuff, but I'm not gonna spoil that. And when it's nighttime, you go to the bed, and that's how you save your game. And after you go to sleep, you can see a list and how much you've earned for that day, and it automatically gets added to your pocket. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Can you make garlic wine? Oh my god, you can! Okay. I don't know. I don't know that you can, but let's do it. And I'm gonna make the rest cranberries. Garlic wine. Imagine how disgusting that would be. Is it gonna be spicy? Garlic wine. Anyways, so yeah, you can choose. In this game basically has a story where you can choose between the community center, or you can succumb to capitalistic corporate greed via Amazon Jeff Bezos style by doing Joja Mart. I chose the community center, so Joja Mart disappeared, which is the right choice to make. I have no regrets. So if you go south of town, there's a beach area. Down in the dock is a fishing goods store. The owner's not here yet, but in version 1.5, the creator added this one. Oh my god. Can I get that? Where escape? The crab escape. Anyway, you can get this boat and you can basically go to a new area in the game called the Ginger Island. And up here in the northern side of town is the mountain area where you can have Robin do stuff for you. So you can buy stuff, but the most important one is you can upgrade your house here, make renovations to your house, and construct farm buildings. So this is where you can get the coop, barn, well, silo, mill, and all the other things. Now what I like about Stardew Valley is that you can choose what kind of farm to make. You can focus only on animals or just basically crops, or you can do a little bit of everything. And you can also do a fish farm, ta-da, if you wanted to, a fishing farm. And at the start of the game, you can choose a layout of your farm to optimize it to what kind of farm you want to make. Up here in the north part of the town is a hot spring area. All of this is cosmetic. Oh, you can actually go in here. Wow. Can I exercise? No. But the main area is if you go here, you can basically sit in a hot spring. And if your energy levels is low, it will revive that. I don't know if it also increases your health because I barely go here. You can also restore your health and your energy by eating food. That's the hot spring. And here is a secret area that I don't know how to access yet. Ooh, this is what I'm talking about. If you hoe the land with tiny worms like this, you get stuff. Beginner tip, I guess. And here is where Linus lives. And ta-da! This is his tiny tent. Really cute. And one of the places where I spend most of my time playing this game was in the caves. There's 120 levels. And it's kind of a work to get there. So what you do here in a cave is you pickaxe rocks, and then you can also collect this, where you collect ores for crafting and tool upgrades. And this is where you'll do your combat. You just click, you choose a weapon, and then you click, can wave your sword around. And sometimes if you break open a rock, it has stairs leading down, and that's how you get lower. And over here is a dwarf. And by the caves is the guild, where you shop for items. And if you die, not really die, if you faint in the mines, you can ask for this person, I forgot his name, to retrieve them. And there's also like a job list of how many of the mobs that you can kill for a price. You get rewards by doing that. Another area that I want to show you is down here in the woods. Now this is where this building's where you can buy animals, cows, sheep, pigs, and sometimes it's not here. Sometimes there's a lady that's here. I think I'm gonna show you. Anyways, there's a pond, a secret area here that I highly recommend you unlock, because this is one of the best places to get hardwood. But slimes do spawn in sometimes. You chop this up and you get hardwood. And over here, you can see a wizard's tower. And if you go further down, there's a river and a very cute hat shop. Ta-da! And a tiny cat. This tiny cat sells you hats. The dog's in the bed. Suki! Oh, that's so cute. And you can also get mail from time to time. And you can get married in this game. There's a lot of choices to make. And one feature of this game that Harvest Moon, like the early Harvest Moon game, doesn't have is here you can gay. You can basically choose any character that you want to marry, regardless of your character's gender. You can do that, which is great. And here comes the trolley. Ring, ring, ring comes the trolley.
Clang, clang, clang went the trolley.
Now this lady appears Friday and Sunday, and you can get very rare items from him sometimes. Like this one, iridium ore, get that. You can basically get rare stuff from her if you're lucky from time to time. And another thing that I want to see is, I think in a recent update, there is an otter or something, and he will ask for fish. You can also forage for items here. If your inventory is not full like mine, you can chop trees. That's how you get wood, and the trees go back again here. Another thing that I want to show you is the desert area, when we can get there if Pam speeds speeds up. Let's push her faster. She's really slow. It's because of all that drinking, maybe. She's a bit hangover. Come on, Pam. Work those hips. At some point of the game, you will be able to fix the bus if you just keep doing the community center, and you'll unlock the good stuff. So let's buy a ticket to Calico Desert. Pam will drive us there. Her hangover butt will drive us there. And we miraculously arrive. And here in the Oasis, you can buy even rarer stuff. From rhubarb, starfruit. Basically, some of the crops here is very high profit. So if you can get that, you should. And here's another secret area that I have not yet unlocked. Here you can get cactus fruit, coconut. You can chop down the trees. But one of the main reasons why you want to go here is the cave. And we'll go there later. And here, pro tip, get a prismatic shard. Once you get that rare item, stand here and then you'll get this sword. The galaxy sword, which is the strongest sword, I think, in game. So yeah, do that. And here is where I spent most of my time playing, in this cave. So in Skull Cave, there's more enemies and it's kind of an endless cave. Not like the cave in town. Oh my god. Ta-da! Once you get in the cave, you can go deeper and deeper, and the deeper you go, the rarer the ores get. But the tougher the monsters are. And I've been trying to get down to level 100. Is it 100? But there's a certain level that I need to get something. And over here is a trade shop where you can trade for items. Yeah, so that's basically the desert. And that's it. That's basically all the areas that you can go in game. I didn't show you everything because some of them are really spoilery and are very end game stuff. One of my goals is to like make this farm beautiful, like one of those Stardew Valley players out there. The farm that they make is amazing. So yeah, I'm currently working on a winery with our disgusting garlic wine. I don't know if I'm gonna make a series or not, but I also am aware that there are mods that expand the game. So I don't know if I'm going to be starting a modded playthrough of like an expanded Stardew Valley. So let me know if you want to see that. But yeah, that's my farm. That's my Stardew Valley save. I hope you like this video and I hope you have a great day. Bye!